All hail the Clicks crew. All right, guys, today we're unboxing an entire case of Marvel Heroclix House of X. This came to me from Lucky Dice Cafe out of Huntsville, Alabama. Please visit luckydicecafe.com or their Facebook page, found in the links in the description of this video. I did have to pay for this, but they do hook me up because they are a channel sponsor, so please make sure to check them out. They're also on Auxit, which is a auctioneering type of web page for collectibles and whatnot. Very cool site, so make sure to check them out. If you guys are interested in trying to win a brick of this set that is sealed, make sure to check out the YouTube card now for that. And also make sure to check out my Patreon page at patreon.com/MrClicksFlix, because I had a sponsored brick unboxing. Everything from there is given away, plus a lot of other cool prizes that I get into on that video, so make sure to check that out. That will be in the pinned comment on this video. All right, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and I'll get these out of the cellophane and get set up to do them. All right, guys, so I got it all unwrapped from the cellophane. For those of you that don't know, I always unbox my stuff front, far left to back, and then work my way to the right. So it'll be front, far left, back, far left, front, second from the left, back, second from the left, all the way across. And then once we get through this brick, we will open the other brick. Some things I'm really hoping for is that Old Man Phoenix looks really cool. I'd really like a Juggernaut. Some form or fashion of an Apocalypse, just because it's been so long since we've had one. And other than that, just a bunch of team-up cards. Now, the team-up cards we're going to show later in the video if I pull them, because they're not on the outside of the card pack like they've been. They're like located in the middle if you get one. I didn't find that out during my last unboxing video. So if you want to see which team-up cards I got, stick around to the end and I'll show you which ones I got, because that's just going to be an easier way to display them. So, all right, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and open booster number 1, front far left. Let's see here. And distribution's been all over the place on this set. I unboxed, my last brick that I unboxed had 4 super rares and a chase. I've heard of people getting 2 super rares and nothing. I saw somebody pull a brick with 2 super rares and nothing. So if you have an opportunity to buy this sealed, and you want to buy sealed, only buy single boosters or sealed cases. I would not suggest buying a sealed brick. So here we go. We got Proteus. Why can't I think of his name? Chamber. Sunspot. Domino. And Cypher. Very cool there. So pretty cool pack. Again, like I said, these could very well have the team up cards, but we're going to check that stuff out at the end of the video. Second from the left. I'm sorry, far left, back row, for those of us trying to map. Far left, back row. Booster number 2, we got Kid Omega. Zorn. I don't know if we've ever had a Zorn before, so pretty cool. Then there's, I think, 2 in this set. Sinister Clone, very cool. Trinary and Marvel Girl. I'm sorry, Jean Grey. Very cool there. Super excited about the Sinister Clone. The Zorn's cool. Again, I don't have any of this set for myself. So anything that I'm getting is really just for me. So booster number 3, far left. Second from the left. Front row. This is a spot that's torn in here because USPS got a little overzealous with my package. So we'll see. Nothing should be too beat up, but all right. So second from the left, back front row. We got Mr. Sinister. We got Dr. Cecilia Reyes. It's a pretty cool sculpt. Hasfa. I don't know how to say her name, but she's a Starjammer, so I'm excited. Polaris and Bishop. Very cool there. Nice. All right. Booster number 4, second from the left, back row. See, eventually I'll be able to get to say how I do basically every video. All right. No super rares or anything yet. It makes me nervous. So it seems like it's working out where you are getting 6 super rares in a chase and a prime. It's just in a case. It's just they're not always distributed amongst the bricks, and that is scary. So we've got Sage, Shard, Corsair. Again, I'm pretty excited about any Starjammers I get. Marvel Girl, and Nightcrawler. Super rare. Awesome. This is, this is one of my favorite X-Men. So, always excited when we pull a Nightcrawler. He's a super rare. That's a cool sculpt. So, let's go ahead and get him on the pedestal and take a look at what he does. Nightcrawler is number 056 in the set. He has the Excalibur, Quiet Council, X-Men, Martial Arts, Monster, Pirate, and Spy keywords. He has Passenger 1, he has a trait, a special on his movement, and a special on his defense. His trait is Krakoan Revival, referred to Krakoan Revival Bystander card. So that is a special KO effect that it will have its own video for. So make sure you hit that bell notification so that you can see that. But it's basically where he can be brought back if he's lower points than somebody else that has it, or if somebody else that has lower points than him gets KO'd and they're an X-Men, they can come back, and there's some pros and cons to that. Special on his movement is getting the X-Men into position, phasing teleport stealth. When Nightcrawler uses phasing teleport and carries a friendly character that shares a keyword, after resolutions you may place him in a square he began his movement in. That's really good. So that means that he's a really good taxi. He can carry somebody out his full movement and then basically teleport back to where he started. That's really cool and awesome. Special on his defense is saving mutant kind, 1 mutant at a time. Super senses. When a standard friendly character within 5 squares in line of fire that shares a keyword is attacked, they may use super senses, but only if Nightcrawler has line of fire to the attacker. When they use it and succeed, after resolutions, place them adjacent to Nightcrawler. So that's really cool there. I love repositioning figures and stuff like that, and this guy's really cool. He's only 60 points, has the X-Men team ability, starts off with a 12 movement with that special, 10 attack, Blades, Claws, Fangs, 18 defense with the special, and 2 damage with Shape Change. Overall, I like this guy a lot. Even 60 points just for the Transporter and the Super Senses thing might seem a little expensive, but I think ultimately you would figure out that was worth it. And then he also is a pretty good secondary attacker with that 10 attack, Blades, Claws, Fangs. And then if you notice right there in the middle of his dial, he gets super offensive with that 9 movement with hypersonic speed, 11 attack, precision strike, 19 defense with super senses, 3 damage with probability control. Overall, this is a really good version of Nightcrawler, and I love the sculpt that's on this guy. All right, very cool. So 1 super rare in. Here we are, front row, dead center. Hoping for 2 more super rares, Chaser, Prime. We'll see how it goes. All right, we've got Cyclops. We've got Armor. Prime Zorn. Or do they call him Zorn? Yeah, Zorn. Okay. Domino and Common Wolverine. So Prime Zorn is our Prime for this. So Uncommon Prime. Pretty cool. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll take a look at what he does. Zorn is number 029B in the set. He has the X-Men keyword, and he has 1 trait. His trait is defensive measures enacted. Zorn takes a maximum of 1 damage from attacks. Zorn can't be chosen for Mastermind. Free, deal Zorn 1 damage. Zorn has the X-Men team ability, is 70 points, has a 7 range single target. He starts off with a 10 movement with phasing teleport and the flight ability, 12 attack with telekinesis, 19 defense with defend and indomitability, 0 damage with support. And then as you can see on the dial, every other click he has a very strong offensive click. So that is why it's important that you're able to kind of get him click through those. And then you see on click number 5, he is able to regen himself back up. That 19 defense with defend is really good. And even though, you just have support on the damage, that 12 attack is really going to help you out. And you can still do damage with TKing objects around. This is actually a pretty neat little figure. I look forward to trying to come up with some fun and interesting ways to use them. So really cool figure here. All right, so we got a super rare and a prime. Let's go ahead and see what else we can get out of this brick. This is dead center back row. Hoping for 2 more super rares. That would be nice. All right, so we've got Bishop, the standard common. Psylocke, uncommon. Shard. Somebody in a plastic baggie. Oh, somebody I'm excited about in a plastic baggie. Trinary. The dude in the plastic baggie is... If I can get him out. Gambit. Super awesome. Really excited to pull that. This is a super rare. So we're going to go ahead and get him on the pedestal and take a look at him. One of my favorite X-Men of all time. So let's go ahead and take a look. Gambit is number 052 in the set. He has the Excalibur, X-Men, Martial Artist, Mystical, and Spy keywords. He has improved movement, ignores hindering, and improved targeting, ignores hindering. He has 1 trait, a special on his movement, and a special on his attack. His trait is Excalibur, Mystical Protectors. Mystic's team ability, but only triggers during ranged attacks. Gambit has protected Mystics. That's just good. Even if it's conditional Mystics, that's still good. The special on his movement is I Ain't Sure Why You Need a Thief, Running Shot, Stealth. Both of those are good powers, and then especially since he has improved movement, ignores hindering, means that he'll get full use out of that running shot and good use out of that stealth. Special on his attack is, oh, it ain't magic. Energy Explosion, Precision Strike. Free, make an attack, but only to target a single non-standard character. So he gets to make 2 attacks, it seems. Steel Energy, Precision Strike. Free, make an attack, but only to target a single non-standard character. Yeah, you could potentially make a Energy Explosion attack and then a free single non-standard character, which is really good. And then other than that, he has 2 point lines, 80 points and 50 points, has the X-Men team ability, has a 7 range triple target, starts off at 80 points with a 9 movement with that special, 11 attack with the special, 18 defense with super senses and indomitability, 3 damage with perplex. Then at 50 points, he has a 9 movement with running shot, 11 attack with that special, 18 defense with super senses and indomitability, 3 damage. I really like both point lines. I think this is a really strong figure. Just kind of brainstorming on my own, I can think of 2 or 3 things you could really do with him to really make him oppressive to another team. And I like this jumping sculpt too. Definitely a really cool figure. All right, so we've got 2 super rares and a prime. Let's see if this brick will keep on giving. This is second from the right, front row. Hoping for 1 more super rare, and then the other brick should be evenly distributed. That's what we want to see. So we've got Rare Professor X, Egg, also known as Gold Balls, but they discovered what his power really does. Then we've got Tessa, Polaris, and Common Psylocke. So very cool there. I think we only had 1 figure in that pack, so pretty cool. Again, we'll be going back through and seeing what team-up cards we got, so bear with me. Here is second from the right, back row. And we'll do that all the way at the end of the video, not after this brick. It'll be all the way at the end when we'll look at our team-up cards. So we've got Forge, Douglock, Dr. Gregor, Alicia Gregor, Elixir, and Rogue, the rare. So very cool there. Nope, well, not that you can see her, but pretty cool. All right, so we didn't have, I don't think we had anything out of that pack, so cool. Again, I like, especially opening like that first bricker case, because it's like everything you're excited for because you don't have it. All right, so far right front row. This is booster number 9. 1 more booster in this brick, and then we will be moving on to the second brick of this case. We've got Emma Frost. We've got a 3rd super rare. Very cool. Kitty Pryde. Is that what they're calling her, though? Yeah, Kitty Pryde. Iceman. Sinister Clone, a 2nd one. And Bishop. So very cool there. I like that one a lot. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get her on a pedestal and see what she does. Kate Pryde is number 055 in the set. She has the Excalibur, Hellfire Club, Marauders, Quiet Council, X-Men, and Pirate keywords. She has improved movement, ignores characters, 3 traits, and a special on her movement. Her first trait is Krakoan Revival, which will be covered in another video, but basically she can bring back characters that are less expensive than her, and she can be brought back by characters that have that trait that are more expensive than her. Her other trait is Release the Tiny Dragon. At the beginning of the game, generate a Lockheed bystander. Her third trait is Confiscate and Disrupt illegal drug shipments. Friendly characters with the Hellfire Clubs, Marauders, or Pirate keywords can use Steal Energy. When Kate Pryde moves through an equipped opposing character, roll after resolutions, roll a d6, 5 through 6. That character unequips their equipment. That's really powerful there. The ability to just move through somebody and then on a 5 or 6 unequip their thing. That's a big deal for some teams. Then the special on her movement is Call Me Kate, the Red Pirate Queen. Phasing Teleport, Sidestep, Stealth, Passenger 3. She has 1 point line, which is 65 points in the X-Men team ability. She starts off with an 11 movement with that special, 10 attack, precision strike, 18 defense with energy shield deflection, and indomitability, 3 damage with probability control. It's also important to note that Lockheed is no slouch himself, having a 4 range single target, 7 movement with sidestep and the flight ability, 10 attack, energy explosion, 17 defense, energy shield deflection, 2 damage with perplex and the tiny symbol. So he's not going to be carrying anybody, but that perplex could really be helpful. So overall, this is just a good figure, a nice transporting figure for 65 points. She really helps your team out, and I love, with a capital L, this sculpt. All right, final booster from brick number 1. Again, make sure to stick around for brick number 2. We got 3 super rares and a prime out of that, so I'm not expecting much out of this booster, but you never know. It is a sealed product. So we've got Tempest. We've got a 4th super rare, Dark Britain. Is that our super rare? I feel like that's a chase. We'll get his card out and check and see. We've got Karma, Cypher, and Forge. I feel like that's bronze, like a chase color. Hold on, we're going to take a look real quick. Yeah, that's a chase. So very cool there. Dark Britain is our chase. So out of this brick, we got a prime, a chase, 3 super rares. Again, that's why I said watch out for distribution on this by the brick. We're going to go ahead and take a look at what Dark Britain does up on the pedestal right now. Dark Britain is number 069 in the set. He has the Excalibur, Armor, and Mystical keywords. He has 2 traits, a special on his movement and a special on his attack. His first trait is LeFay's Blessing, Battle Fury. Dark Britain can reduce penetrating damage. That's huge. Anytime you can do something like that that's technically outside the rules, it's always good. His other trait is Take the Trinket, I Beg Thee Please. When Dark Britain is KO'd, choose a friendly character. For the rest of the game, that character can use Flight Ability, Toughness, Willpower, and Super Strength. All of those are good. I'd be a little upset that my Dark Britain was KO'd, but those are all really good things to hand out. Then the special on his movement is Slay the Pretender, Charge, Flurry, Improve Movement, Ignores Hindering Terrain. That stuff's Charge and Flurry is just a good combo, and then to give him Ignores Hindering just makes him that much more deadly. Then the special on his attack is Die Witchbreed, Blades, Claws, Fangs. When Dark Britain hits, after resolutions, choose 1, remove an action token from him, or heal 1 click. If the target has the X-Men keyword, choose both. In sealed, that's big. You're going to be seeing a lot of characters with the X-Men keyword. So he's got 2 different point lines, 140 points and 30 points, and the Mystics team ability. At 140 points, he starts off with an 11 movement with that special, 12 attack, 19 defense with Impervious and Indomitability, 4 damage with probability control. Then at 30 points, he has a 10 movement with that special, 11 attack with the special, 17 defense, invulnerability, and indomitability, 2 damage with exploit weakness. Honestly, I like both dials. It depends on what you're doing. If you're playing him at 30 points, you're a lot less bothered by the if he gets KO'd, because basically then you're just giving somebody on your team 1 cool ability and 3 pretty good powers. They're going to help most characters. So overall, I like this guy. The fact he can deal penetrating damage, or reduce penetrating damage, means that that 19 with Impervious you're going to get a lot more out of, and you're going to make your opponent re-roll it. This guy's definitely really good, and I'm super happy that we have him here on the pedestal. All right, that is everything from brick number 1. Time to move on to brick number 2. Still hoping to get something good out of this. I'm hoping for at least 3 super rares, a chase, or a prime. Although, given that that stuff was in the other brick, I think we're probably going to get 2 super rares. So we're going to see. You guys help me keep track at home. If we get 2 or 3 super rares out of that, I think that'll tell us a lot about distribution. Again, this is anecdotal, but I've been seeing those stories all over the place. And if you get enough anecdotal evidence, then it's actual evidence. So here we are. This is booster number 1, far left, front row. We still didn't get the super rare Juggernaut, or I don't know what else I said I wanted. Didn't get that though. I'd like the super rare Captain Britain too. It would be pretty cool. All right, so we've got Dr. Cecilia Reyes, Psylocke uncommon, Sunspot, Domino, and Havoc. I'm not sure we've gotten Havoc yet, so pretty cool there. Nice. Okay. Second booster, far left, back row. Let's see how it goes. I'm pretty anxious to see how this brick turns out. We've got Cypher, Polaris, Chamber, Egg, and this is Cardinal, which is sort of if you've read the Hickman run, you know who this is. But same sculpt as Nightcrawler, just a different paint app. But still, I mean, it's a good sculpt, so I'm not going to complain too much, but I will complain a little. Same sculpt, and it's using a super rare sculpt. But, or a super rare sculpt's using a rare sculpt, however you want to look at it. But still really cool. All right. Second from the left, front row. We got Sage, North. Okay, this is a super rare. This is reusing a sculpt from an older set. Not very dynamic, but the figure itself is pretty good. Mr. Sinister, Sunspot, the common version. I think that might be the first one we've seen. And then Psylocke. So let's go ahead and we'll get North on the pedestal because he is definitely worth looking at. North is number 064 in the set. He has the Horseman, X-Men, and future keywords. He has 2 traits, a special on his movement and a special on his defense. His first trait is Mutant Chimera. When North uses the X-Men team ability to heal another character, this turn that character's attack value becomes 12. When another character uses the X-Men team ability to heal North, this turn his attack and damage values become equal to that character's printed value. So that's pretty good there. That means if he heals somebody, they get a 12 attack, and if he gets healed, generally by then he's been beat up a little, so hopefully their printed damage values and attack values are higher than his. That's really cool. His other trait is Telekinetic Shielding. Energy Shield Deflection. When North is targeted by a non-adjacent character, for that attack you may choose that he can't use Energy Shield Deflection, and instead increase the results of his Impervious and Super Senses rolls by +1. That's more options is always good, but giving +1 on 2 different rollouts is phenomenal. Special on his movement is Amplified Control over Mind and Magnetism. Running Shot. When North uses it after resolutions, he can use either Telekinesis or Mind Control at no cost. Both of those are good. The cool thing, if he ran out and used Running Shot, attacked, then he could technically TK himself backwards to kind of get a modified TK yo-yo with himself, which is super awesome. Then he has this special on his defense called Perfected Combination of Mutant DNA, Impervious Super Senses. He has the X-Men team ability, has 2 different point lines, 150 points and 75 points. He has a 7 range dual target. At 150 points, he has an 11 movement with the flight ability and that special, 11 attack with Psychic Blast, 17 defense with the special defense, 4 damage with Shape Change. Then at 75 points, he has a 9 movement with the special and the flight ability, 10 attack with Telekinesis, 17 defense with that special, 3 damage with Shape Change. I think both point lines are really good. I could really see using either one of those. Normally, I'm more of the lower point value, but I could see if you really wanted those extra 3 clicks, just doing that, and then that gives you 3 chances at that special defense. But overall, a mechanically good figure here. All right, booster number 4. Second from the left back row. We got 1 super rare down, hoping for at least 1 more. Well, actually, at least 2 more, but I'm expecting 1 more. And speak of the devil, we got Omega super rare, Elixir, Emma Frost, Dr. Gregor, and Beast. Did we get a Beast yet? I don't think so. So, pretty cool there. We're going to go ahead and put Omega up on the pedestal and take a look at what she does. Omega is number 065 in the set. She has the Sentinel, Deity, Future, and Robot keywords. She has 2 traits and a special on her damage. Her first trait is Adaptive Threat Protocols. When Omega takes damage, give her an adaptive token for each damage taken. Free, remove any number of adaptive tokens until your next turn. Modify Omega's combat values +1 for each each token removed. That's just really good. I mean, it's terrible that you took damage, but the ability to give yourself plus whatever that was is phenomenal. Her other trait is Regenerative Circuitry. The first time Omega would be KO'd, instead turn her to click number 10. Remove all adaptive tokens and heal her 1 click for each token removed. Protected Pulse Wave. So that's really good there. So that, in conjunction with her Adaptive Threat Protocol, really make her, you almost got to go through her full dial twice, because when she takes damage, give her an adaptive token for each damage taken. So if you deal her, let's say, 10 damage, and you didn't remove any of them, you bring her back, and she's on click number 1, which is crazy. Then she has this special on her defense called on her damage, called Polymorphic Alloy, Outwit, and Shape Change. Both of those are great. I've never seen a time I didn't want those. She's 200 points and has the team ability Cosmic Energy, which is Power Cosmic nowadays. At 200 points, she has an 8 range dual target, 12 movement with the flight ability and running shot, 12 attack with Pulse Wave, 18 defense with invincibility, and 4 damage with that special. Overall, the fact that you probably have to get through this dial twice to give it 20 clicks for 200 points, I think this figure's off the chain. Sentinel's a really strong keyword, as is Robot. So this is a super great figure that I'm really happy we pulled. All right, going into booster number 5, dead center, front row. Still hoping for any kind of an Apocalypse, and a Juggernaut was the other figure we were trying to think of. So we've pulled 2 super rares, hoping for at least 1 more out of this brick. Maybe a Chase, maybe a Prime. We'll see. Again, like I said, distribution's all over the place on this set. We've got Magneto, Wolverine, who is this? Moira X, Corsair, and Dr. Cecilia Gregor again. Pretty cool. I don't think we've got that Magneto or that Mariah X, so pretty cool there. That was who, I believe that's Moira McTaggart, who was at the center of the House of X story. So here we are, booster number 6, dead center back row. We've got Wolverine, Trinary, Sinister Clone. Okay, I'll take all those I can get. Then we've got Domino. No, that's not Domino. Tessa, I'm sorry. And another super rare Kitty Pryde. So duplicate super rares in the same case. I haven't seen too many people pull her, so I ought to be able to trade her from one of the other easier to get ones. So we already looked at her on the pedestal, so no real sense in doing that. On to the next booster. Second from the right, front row. So we did get 3 super rares out of that brick, which is really surprising. Hoping for a chaser prime. If we get a chaser prime out of this, along with 3 super rares, this was a really good case. All right, so we've got something in a baggie. Okay, which we'll take a look at here in a minute. We've got Forge, Trinary, Wolverine, and Bishop. And we did get a, it's right here in the front, so we'll take a look at it, I guess. Team up card for Storm 39001. Very cool there. If you want to, you can go back, pause the video there, see what she does. Again, we're going to try to look for all the team up cards, and we'll talk about them right at the end of this video. So there's our rare Storm. Very cool looking. I like this sculpt. All right. Booster number 8. Second from the right back row. Again, hopefully trying to get a Chaser Prime. I don't think that's very realistic because we already got both of those in the other brick, but we'll see. So we've got Cypher, Domino, Shard, Cyclops, and Gob Herman. 4 super rares out of a brick? We've done really good. Okay, even if we got a duplicate one, this has been a phenomenal case. This has been a phenomenal case. 4 super rares. That's awesome. Gob Herman is number 057 in the set. He has the X-Men and Monster keywords. He has 1 trait and a Specialness Movement. His trait is Watch You Burn. Poison when Gob Herman uses it and deals damage to an opposing character. You may give him an action token. If you do, give all adjacent opposing characters action tokens. That's pretty cool there. So you're not required to give the action token, but if you do, then everybody adjacent to him that took damage gets one also. Give all adjacent opposing characters. Yeah, so even if they weren't damaged, as long as you damage somebody. Cool. And then the Specialness Movement is Omega Gang Enforcer. Charge Plasticity. Gob Herman deals penetrating damage to adjacent characters, including with poison. So he deals penetrating damage, poison, and then if he does the poison, then you have the option of giving him an action token and then giving them an action token since he took one. That is phenomenal. He's only 40 points, 3 range single target, 7 movement with that special, 11 attack with super strength, 17 defense, toughness, and indomitability. 2 damage with shape change. I like this guy a lot as just a tie-up harasser figure. I think Monster's going to find some use for him. And X-Men, this is somebody that's going to be good. He's going to block off lanes so that your opponent just doesn't even want to try to deal with that. So definitely a really cool figure here. And I really like this sculpt a lot. Okay, booster number 9. I don't even know what else to say about this. We've gotten 7 super rares total, a chase, and a prime. So, all right. Still, we'll get greedy. We'll say we'd still like another one. We got Sage. We got Elixir. We got Tempest. Chode, good. We didn't have one. And another Mr. Sinister. Very cool there. Happy to get Chode. Again, always happy to add a Starjammer to the roster. I don't know why. I just always enjoyed the Starjammers. I thought that was a cool part of the 90s X-Men cartoon. So, all right, booster number 10. If you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, give it a share. It really helps keep me motivated to make these videos. Also make sure to check out the links in the description. Check out my Patreon page, patreon.com/MrClicksFlix. And again, thank you to channel sponsor Lucky Dice Cafe for hooking me up on this. All right, guys. Booster number 10. This is for all the marbles. Booster number 20 if you want to get into it. All right. Prestige. We haven't gotten that one yet. So, Hesba. I don't know how you say her name. Gregor. We got Forge and Common Wolverine. All right, guys. I'm going to go through these cards, see what team-up cards we got, and then we'll come right back. All right, so we got all the team-up cards out. We got team-up card number 023.02. This is for Psylocke, the uncommon version. Team-up Archangel. If 1+ listed friendly character is on the map, Psylocke and a listed character can use Precision Strike and Exploit Weakness. That's really good there. Then she's got Improved Movement, ignores hindering. Improved Targeting, ignores hindering. And then she's got that broken at Mind Control. Then we've got Douglock. Is another team-up card we got, 02402. Excalibur, team-up Excalibur theme team. When an opposing character with the monster or Hellfire Club keyword attacks Douglock and misses, after resolution is given an action token. After revealing forces, you replace, well, this explains the team-up card concept. And then he's got his regular Douglock stuff, so pretty cool there. Then we've got Emma Frost, 02701, Hellfire Club theme team. At the beginning of the game, friendly characters with the X-Men keyword, after revealing your force, you may replace, beginning of the game, gain the X-Men keyword. Okay, so Hellfire Club theme team also gains the X-Men theme team. Okay, I understand now. I read that first, and I was like, I don't understand what this does. All right, then we've got Wolverine 004.04, X-Men theme team. When establishing theme teams, friendly characters with the X-Men keyword gain the Jean Grey School of Higher Learning keyword. That's important for some other stuff. So pretty cool there. You're going to be able to change cards a lot, it looks like, is the mechanic they're going with there. Then we've got Professor X, 042.04, and he has Team Up Illuminati theme team. If 1+ friendly characters with the Illuminati keyword are on the map, equipped opposing characters can't have their combat values positively modified. That's pretty big. That's cool. And then we've got Storm here. Team Up Angel, Archangel, Bishop, Colossus, Iceman, Jean Grey, Marvel Girl. She's number 03901, so another rare figure. So we got 2 rare team-up cards, which is pretty good. If 2+ listed friendly characters are on the map, when Storm or a listed character attacks, their target can't have their combat values positively modified. That's big, so they can't use, I believe, combat reflexes, energy, shield deflection. They can't have their defense perplexed up. That's pretty big. That's very big. So super cool there. All right, guys, make sure to let me know what your favorite figure or card was that was pulled from this. I always enjoy reading that stuff. That's all I have for you today. As always, please remember that it's uncritical miss if you don't have probability control.